Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. Sorry about my hair, it's messed. Just got off work and I got home and I got a deck in the mail that I thought I would get tomorrow. So I'm just gonna go through a walkthrough with you guys real quick before the sun completely goes down. So I saw this deck. It's kind of been on my radar for the past probably year. Put it on my wish list, forgot about it. And then the other day I saw a walkthrough and I'm like, I want it now. Luckily, it was on sale for like 17 bucks on Amazon. And it's the Ghosts and Spirits Tarot by Lisa Hunt. And it's published by US Games. And I did open the box. It does have a little ding here on the box for shipping and a little ding here. But the cards were still wrapped. I unwrapped them. Unwrapped the plastic off the outside. And then I did take the top off so I could just slide them off. They're still in the bag. So we're going to take that off. And it's got a little book, as per usual with US Games cardstock. I don't know what that was about. It's got an introduction. Goes right into the cards. It gives you a little brief description of the cards. And every time I try to get on here, I have stuff popping up. And there's no spreads or nothing, it looks like. Oh. It's about to say Realm of the Spirits 5-card spread. And then notes. So there's just the one 5-card spread. And I did the walkthrough I saw recently. She acted like this was no longer available, but it is still available on Amazon. But like I said, it is published through US Games as well. If you can't tell, it's on the side there. And I got it on Amazon, pretty cheap. Cards are more of a papery, like the Joie de Vivre cardstock, instead of the newer, thicker cardstock for US Games. These are the backs. Pretty cute, almost cartoony on the back, versus the fronts, which I think are very earthy and ghostly at times. So, there's the back, and then the fronts have a border, but it's like a darker, like it's old, like it's an old deck. If you can't tell. And then this is the full. He's got his little puppy there. And see what I mean about this old, like, it's more of a nature-based, I got stuff popping up in front of me here, deck versus the back, which is very cartoony. And I like that the rocks are like faces. And there's a dude up here, old dude, looks like, watching him. Very weird and different. And I like weird and different. And this is beautiful, the Magician. The High Priestess. Look at all them skulls behind her. I love it. The Empress. Beautiful. Ooh, the Emperor is a dragon. And it looks like a water dragon. That's awesome. And he's glowing. That's cool. I really like that. The High Priest. The Lovers. I love that. The Chariot. Interesting chariot there. It's coming out of the sky. Wow. It's like almost like death coming to get him. Interesting. Strength. Pretty neat. Ooh, I love this Hermit. With the spirits around her. Here, there's one here and then one here. Interesting. I'm sure there's more. There's a lot going on. When you first see it, you just think there's trees there around her. She's got light around her, and then you see there's spirits there. Interesting. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Again, there's this weird thing here. And then this guy. I'd be interested to see what the book says on these. Justice. Beautiful. The Hanged Man. That's pretty neat as well. There's a skeleton and then the guy hanging. And I love the trees in the background and just the naturalness of it all. It's not like it's staged. We have Death. Interesting. Ooh, Temperance is beautiful. She's got wings. Oh, that's beautiful. It almost gives you this otherworldly, almost like you're in another world, in her world. 15 is chains, so it's, oh, is there an extra card here? It's the devil. That reminds me of The Ghost of Christmas Past. I can't remember the name of the movie. You guys know what I'm talking about. But where he's in the chains, the friend is in the chains, Scourge. Where the friend is in the chains telling him, you're going to have 3 visitors tonight. This tower is awesome as well. So far, that's the only difference is instead of devil, it's chains. The star. Beautiful. It reminds me of another deck, but I can't quite figure out which one. The moon is beautiful. The sun. Judgment. That's completely different than the rest of this deck so far. To me. Completely different feel, like you're on a completely different side of the globe. And the world. Beautiful. So now we have and they're going way out of order. I gotta fix them here. So here we have the Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. 3 of Wands. Ooh, this 4 is pretty. 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Ooh, the 8 of Wands. A lot of skulls in that one. The 9 of Wands. And the 10. And then we have the Royals came first in this. So we have the Page of Wands. Beautiful. The core cards were first on top. The Knight of Wands. The Queen. Oh, it's beautiful. Queen of Wands. It reminds me a lot of the Shadowscapes Tarot, but it's a darker version of it to me. And the King of Wands. Cool. And a more earthy based. King, Queen, Knight, Page. We have the swords. We have Ace of Swords. The 2 of Swords. The 3 of Swords. 4 of Swords. 5 of Swords. It also reminds me of a deck that I don't have, an Oracle deck, like a mystical, I think it's called Mystical Oracle, something like that. I don't know. 6 of Swords. But it reminds me of that as well. 7 of Swords. Wow. Look at all those spirits in the background. That's crazy. And I love the moon in that. And then even in the sky, there's skulls. But if you see look at the shadows here in the background of all these people. There's a lot of people back there. Interesting. So I've actually had a meditation that was kind of like that, where there was all these people surrounding me in the background. 8 of Swords, which is usually my favorite card. And it's pretty interesting. A 9 of Swords. Wow. I almost get the 8 of Swords trappedness feeling in that as well, but she's on water, it looks like. And the 10 of Swords. Wow. It's very anguished. And look, he's a non-human. And that just it reminds me that whatever we find different, we kill. Because he's human, but he's also got hooves, so interesting. Then we have the Page. I've seen a wolf like this recently in a dream I had. Creepy. Knight of Swords. We have the Queen. Wow. She looks tormented. And then we have the King, and that's the Headless Horseman, it looks like. Even his horse has like white eyes. Creepy. Ooh, and there's like a ghost in the... Look, you see faces in the horse. That was creepy. Queen, right. Page. So here we have the Cups. We have the Ace. Beautiful. Almost reminds you of the Lovers there. 2, that's beautiful. 3. 4 of Cups. There's a lot of faces in the water there. 5 of Cups. And this next card, the 6 of Cups, is ultimately the reason I originally wanted this deck and then just put it off. It's a beautiful card. I love the moon in it. And I've actually had several dreams where I'm in like a hallway kind of like this. So that's kind of weird. 7 of Cups. 8 of Cups. 9 of Cups. That reminds me of Peter Pan. Get this innocent feeling in there. And I usually don't get that in my 9 of Cups. 10 of Cups. This is cool. It's like the Santa Muerta, a Day of the Dead kind of celebration. Familial celebration, which I love that. Love that. Even death can't keep the family from celebrating. Then we have the Page of Cups. My dog. The Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. And the King, and that's on the back of the box here. It's the King of Cups. So then we have the last suit. The Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. And this actually reminds me of the Fool again. Remember the guy on top of the hill at the Fool? This looks like him, and he's now coming down. That's my dog. I don't have to shuffle them all anyway, so I'm just trying to get back to that card. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. So here we have the Fool, remember, and there's that weird looking dude up here. And it looks like in this card, which is the Ace of Pentacles, like it's maybe the same guy coming down here. Interesting. Very interesting. Just a side note, I thought I would show you guys. So we have 2 of Pentacles. A lot of faces in that. And maybe there's and you see the pentacle here and the pentacle here, maybe that's showing life and death, a balance there, or maybe there's an imbalance going on, and there's an influx of spirits in this one area. Who knows? 3 of Pentacles, that's beautiful. 3 girls in spirit. having fun. Four of Pentacles, creepy. This one actually gives me a creepy vibe. Five of Pentacles, that's beautiful. Six of Pentacles, anything with like shamanic or Native American. I love it. That does, and look at the polar bear there. It's beautiful. I've been debating on getting the Native American tarot. I probably will. Just a matter of when. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous deck. And I've been like really thinking about it lately. Seven of Pentacles. I love that one. It's like she's up from the grave and just floating along. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Beautiful. I love all the greenery in this. Nine of Pentacles. And I could see this being a deck I'd use more than just this time of year. Ten of Pentacles. And then we have the Page. The ghost out the window. Look at the snow. Flakes too. Interesting. We have the Knight and like a summary thing with the snake. Queen. And that's kind of a fall. So it's almost like all the seasons are in these four cards. And then we have the King. Interesting. And then we have an extra card here. It has nothing on it. Interesting. I get a very ice cold feeling from this as well. So that's interesting. I'm going to leave that in there just for now. But let's see how it shuffles. It should shuffle great considering it's US games. And it's almost, I think it's right at playing card. I mean, what a typical tarot deck is, maybe a little longer than what a typical tarot card is. Shuffles great. See how it shuffles. Shuffles great. So let's pull a card and see what the book says. Ooh, it literally threw itself at me. And that's the King of Cups again. And I've pulled him a lot lately. So if you're wondering, and I showed them out of order because they, to me, weren't in order the way I showed them. But they come out of the deck as the King, Queen. The King is first, and then it goes down, and then it starts over at the Ace. Like Ace, it goes up from the Ace, but it goes down in the court cards. So it does that in the book as well. So it starts with King, Queen, Knight, Page, and then it goes Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to the Cups. And it looks like each card is a specific ghost or person. I just saw Flying Dutchman in there too, so that's pretty interesting. So this one, King of Cups, is the ghost of Hamlet. Interesting. In Shakespeare's play, the ghost of King Hamlet foreshadowed further tragedy as the truth of his murder was revealed. During one manifestation, he disclosed the skullduggery of his ruthless brother Claudius and instructed his son to avenge his death. But he also wanted him to censor his mother, Gertrude, who had impulsively and naively married the blackguard. Instead, he instructed Hamlet to leave her punishment to God. Hamlet calmly holds his hands together, symbolizing compassion. The bluish cast connotes peace and equilibrium. The jagged cracks in the floor reveal deceit, but the ghost light ensures justice. The divinatory meaning, a fatherly figure provides some insight into feelings you may be harboring, perhaps a sign of a guilty conscience. He reminds you to exercise compassion. Wow. So I love that there's a little tiny bit of a story involved in each card. That's interesting. So that is my latest deck, the Ghost and Spirits Tarot by Lisa Hunt. And it's pretty cool. I can't wait to work with it. So if you guys have this deck, you don't have this deck, let me know in the comments below why. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a good night. Bye.